Yeah, so that's a good question. I think if you understand the accessibility to these types of patches and how they're abused, it helps answer that a bit. So, pain is subjective, right? You say something hurts, prescribers kind of have to rely that you're telling the truth. So, you might be prescribed something like a fentanyl patch if you're saying the pain is unbearable. So, there's a combination of genuine pain patients that are really in that situation, and then people who are just trying to access these medications or drugs to use them incorrectly. Um, and once they get their hands on a fentanyl patch, it's as easy to abuse as just chewing it, like chewing tobacco. They will take a patch and seep it in alcohol, for example, to let the fentanyl drain out of the patch, and then they'll drink the concoction. Or you will have people will scrape the contents of the patch and smoke it. So they're all kind of oral or nasal in their approach. So we looked at that, and it was really important that we developed a technology that was easy to understand. It couldn't be overly scientific. It wasn't just for people in white coats, right? It was for people with addiction to understand that this was not going to be a route for them to access these drugs as well. So when we look at these routes, they're primarily oral or nasal. So what's something that's easy to understand? Let's make it taste horrific, really bad. Let's make these patches so unbearable to chew anymore that they won't be able to, essentially. Let's make them unbearable to smoke. Let's make it really, really potent if they tried to seep it in alcohol. So we coated the back of an existing patch that was already on the market. So we partnered with a company called Kindeva Drug Delivery. It's formerly 3M Drug Delivery. And they had a generic fentanyl patch on the market already. And they offered their fentanyl patch to us to add this technology. And we've been developing it with them for a number of years. And so we just took their existing patch and we added an additional layer on the back of the patch again. And it contains denatonium benzoate, which is the most bitter substance on the planet, and capsaicin or red pepper spray.